geological timescale, it presents the calendar of Earth's history. This is Gayatri. Welcome you all to BioSchool. In today's video, we'll learn geological timescale with reference to history of life on Earth. So guys, please be with me till the end of the video. Everyone, in the last video we have seen the mnemonics to memorize the geological time scales. If you have not seen that video, you will get the link in description box. Today we'll see what are the dominant life forms in geological time scale, and most often the question are asked from this part in the examination. So let's know. Geological timescale, it is the calendar for the events in the Earth's history, and it subdivided time into named units of time called eons, era, periods and epochs in the descending order. Living organisms, they play the critical role in the development of geological timescale as they have undergone evolutionary changes. Particular kind of organisms are the characteristics of particular parts of the geological record. Also, let's learn the organisms that are dominant in a particular parts of the geological time period. So this represents the geological time scale, and we know that geological time scale is divided into four major divisions. The first one is the eon, then followed by the era, then periods and epoch. Okay, there are the four eras are present. First one is the Precambrian, then the Paleozoic, Mesozoic and Cenozoic. Okay, so the first multicellular organisms are present in the Precambrian period. Okay, next comes to the Paleozoic era, and the Paleozoic era, it is divided into the periods like Cambrian, Ordovician, Silurian, Devonian, Carboniferous and Permian. And now we will see the dominant life forms of different periods of Paleozoic era. Okay, the Cambrian period and the Ordovician period, this together is known as the age of invertebrates. Okay, and during this period the first land plants appear, also the first species, and the trilobites were dominant during this period. Okay, and the next one is the Devonian and the Silurian period. This is known as the age of phyces. Okay, the Devonian period is known as the age of phyces, where the first amphibians appeared, first insect fossils also found during this period, and the phyces were dominant during the Devonian period. Okay, the phyces are appeared in the Ordovician period, but they are dominant during the Devonian period. So you have to memorize the age of which period is known as the age of invertebrates, age of fishes, age of amphibians, age of reptiles and the age of mammals. Okay, similarly the age of amphibians is known as the Carboniferous period, and during this period amphibians were abundant, first reptile appeared, and the extinction of trilobites and many other marine animals takes place during this period. Okay, then next comes to the Mesozoic era. Mesozoic era is divided into three periods, that is the Triassic, Jurassic and the Cretaceous period, and this is known as the age of reptiles. In this period the first mammals appears, dinosaurs were dominated, first birds also found during this period, and the flowering plant is also observed during the Jurassic period. Next comes to the Cenozoic era. The Cenozoic era is divided into two periods, that is the Tertiary period and the Quaternary period, and this era has the 7 epochs. Okay, these are the Paleocene, Eocene, Oligocene, Miocene, Pliocene, Pleistocene and Holocene. During this period there is the extinction of dinosaurs, and this period is known as the age of mammals. The Tertiary period is known as the age of mammals, and in the Quaternary period the Homo sapiens were found during the Quaternary period. So the key points to remember from this geological time scale is that the Paleozoic era is divided into the 6 periods, and the 6 periods has the 3 different ages. Okay, The Cambrian and the Ordovician period, they together is known as the age of invertebrates. Then the Silurian Devonian is known as the age of the fishes, and the Carboniferous Permian is known as the age of amphibians. Okay, and in Cambrian periods, mostly the trilobites were the dominant. In the Ordovician period, the first fishes appeared as well as the first land plants. Okay, then next comes to the Silurian and the Devonian period. In that period, what happens that the first amphibians appeared, and first insect fossils are also the found, and Devonian period the fishes are abundant. Okay, the age of amphibians, that is the Carboniferous the period and the Permian period, there the amphibians are abundant. First reptiles appears, there is extinction of the trilobites. Okay, then next comes to the Mesozoic era. Mesozoic era is divided into three periods, that is the Triassic, Jurassic and the Cretaceous, and this is known as the age of the reptiles. This is the period where the first mammals and the first birds are found. Dinosaurs were dominant. First flowering plant is also observed during that period. Okay, and the next is the Cenozoic era, and Cenozoic era is divided into two periods, that is the Tertiary period and the Quaternary period. And the Cenozoic era has the 7 epochs, and during this period there is extinction of the dinosaur, and the Tertiary period is known as the age of the mammals, and earliest Homo sapiens it is observed during the Quaternary period. Okay, so now we'll see the what type of questions are asked in the CSIR NET examination. Mostly you will get the direct question from this part. So for that you have to memorize the dominant life forms in different geological timescale. So let's see the first question of previous year CSIR NET exam. The question is, the origin and diversification of angiosperm was during which geological period? That is in the Jurassic period. The second question is, which of the following geological period is characterized by the first appearance of mammals? First mammals, they were appeared in the Triassic period. Match major events in the history of life with Earth's geological period. First reptile, they are appeared in which geological periods? They are appeared during the Carboniferous period. And the first mammals, it is appeared in the which period? That is the Triassic period. First humans, where they are appeared? They are appeared in the Quaternary period. And the first amphibians, they appeared during the Devonian period. P is 5. P5. So it may be the option A or option B. Let's see other. The Q is tragic, that is Q is 4. So the option B is the correct answer for this question. So you have to memorize the age of invertebrates, the fishes, amphibians, reptiles, mammals, and during which period that first fishes, reptiles, amphibians, mammals and the humans are appeared. If you recollect that when the first humans were appeared, then also you can answer this question easily. This is a 4 marks question. Like the first humans, the Homo sapiens, they found in the Quaternary period, that is the R is 1. So see, in the 4 options, only the option B has R is 1. Okay. So the next question. Some important event in the history of life on Earth are given below. Okay, let's see what are these. First vertebrate, okay, or the jawless fish, first plant, first vertebrates, where they appeared? They appeared in the Ordovician period. Okay, the one is the Ordovician. The correct answer is the Ordovician period, because in other option there is no Ordovician in the option 1. So we know that the correct answer is option B. Let's see the other options also. First ferns and conifers, amphibian arise, insects radiate. So amphibian, when they arise during the Carboniferous period. Coniferous dominant, dinosaur arise and insect radiate. Okay, so we know that where the dinosaur arise, they are arise during the Triassic period. Flowering plant appear, climax of dinosaur followed by their extinction. It is in the Cretaceous period. Okay. Radiation of flowering plant, most modern mammalian order represented. So most modern mammalian order are also represented in the Tertiary period. I says modern human appears. Modern human, where they appear? They appear during the quaternary periods. So the correct answer for this question is option B. And the last question is a few events in the history of life on earth are given below. Okay, let's see what are the options. Radiation of mammals and birds, flourishing of insects, and angiosperm. Okay, so when there is the radiation of mammals and the birds, that takes place during the tertiary period, right? That is the option C. Primitive plant and fungi colonize land, diversification of echinoderms, and that is in the Ordovician period. Seed plant appear, species and the trilobites are abundant. Where the trilobites are abundant in the Devonian period. Also the earliest amphibians and the insects. Okay, so amphibians they are appeared in the Devonian period. Earliest birds and angiosperm appear. We have seen that earliest birds and the amphibians they are appeared in the Jurassic period. Invasive of land by primitive land plants and arthropods in the Silurian period. Mass marine extinction, reptile radiate and amphibians decline. That is Permian period. Okay, if you just remember that where there is a radiation of the mammals and the birds, then also you can answer this question. Okay, because the radiation of mammals and the birds that takes place during the tertiary period, and in option only the option C has the tertiary period for the option 1. So the correct answer is the option C. If you like this video, then please share and subscribe with your friends. Bye bye. See you in my next video. Thank you.